What's up and welcome to today's mobility session. This isn't just a warm-up, it's a powerful reset for your body and your mind. Mobility is what keeps you pain-free, energized, and performing at your best, not just in your workouts, but in life. So whether this is your first time or your 15th time running this session, approach it with intention. Breathe deep, move slow, and focus on how your body feels, not how it looks. Let's get into it. Welcome to your ankle, knee, and full body mobility flow. This is something that by now you've seen we are addressing every part of your body. Now let's get after it. First thing that we're gonna do is an ankle mobility exercise. We're gonna step close to the wall, 1 foot back, and we're gonna try and reach our knee towards the wall. And we're just doing rock backs, really trying to create space in that ankle joint. This is one of the most important joints to pay attention to as we continue to age. We have strength from the ground up. All right, and switch. When your ankles are mobile and strong and your feet are strong, it prevents a lot of injury all the way up the chain. When you have strong feet and strong ankles, it protects your knees and it protects your hips. All right, next thing we're moving into is Cossack squat. What this is gonna do is it's gonna work on your mobility, your lateral mobility. But if you need to, find a piece of a table or something to give you some stability. We're strengthening and lengthening at the same time. This is a movement that I'm still trying to perfect. I've got it down, but in the sake of mobility, I like to use surface so that I can get the most out of it. Get a little bit deeper, really stretch into that, but make sure you're paying attention to your knees. How are they feeling? Adjust accordingly. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next thing we're gonna go into is a downward dog to a cobra. Staple in many more advanced yoga flows. So we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're starting in the downward dog position, and then we're coming down and up. We're just going slow and controlled. Back to the downward dog, really stretch it out. Breathe in and up. Stretch out that core. And then breathe. If you want, you can flip your feet. It will stretch your hips even more. Yes. So good. Excellent job, guys. Now we're doing toe taps in a bear plank position. It's gonna work on your balance and your core stability. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Knees stacked over your toes, or knees stacked over your hips, hands under your feet, reaching back to your toes. Squeeze that core. Get it nice and tight. Resituate every single time. We're not moving mindlessly. We're moving with intention. Good, 10 seconds. Two and 1, great. Next thing we're moving into is a kneeling hip flexor stretch with a side bend. Shake it out though, for about 8 seconds. We'll start with one side and then we'll switch. 3, 2, 1. Lean. The hand opposite of the leg you're kneeling with. We're gonna reach over the head. Feel that stretch in your side and in your hip flexors. This is one of my favorite stretches. Good, and switch. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Hop up, shake it off. Shake it off. We've got about 10 seconds. We're right back into the wall mobility. Your body should be feeling good, should be feeling loose, ready to take on the day. Ready? And begin. Drive that knee nice and close to the wall. Making sure you're paying attention to how it's feeling. Don't put too much pressure on your knee. We don't want to cause knee pain when we're working on ankle mobility. Make sure you're spreading your feet out. I highly recommend doing this with bare feet. And switch. When you have bare feet, you can focus on grounding down with all of the muscles in your feet. When you have shoes on, you don't have that intuition with your feet. So remember, keeping that heel on the ground, and done. Great job. Got it. A few seconds, back into the Cossack squats. These are really great for the adductors. Once again, this is your journey. Feel how your body feels. Nobody's perfect. I'm still working to become better, so are you. So, by being honest with yourself and recognizing that you may need a little support here, and just understand that's okay, because we're here to make progress, not to be perfect. And the fact that you're here already tells me that you're committed to becoming the best version of yourself. Keep it going. We've got 15 seconds. You can get a little bit deeper. Do it. Good. 6 seconds. Excellent. Back into the downward dog to cobra. We've got 3 more movements left. 3 more minutes. I hope you're feeling great, ready to take on whatever's next in your day. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Downward dog. There's 2 ways to do this. Right now we're just focusing on mobility, but you can also come down and then push up. Turns it more into an exercise. That's a dive bomber push-up. But now we're just focusing on our mobility. We've got about 9 more seconds. Control that breath. 3, 2, and 1. Great job, guys. 2 more moves. Toe taps, and the bear plank position is next. Really focus, squeezing that core. The more intentional you are with tightening the midsection, the more it's gonna shrink, the more your abs are gonna pop. It's all about muscle engagement here. All right, let's begin. Controlling the breath also allows you to control your muscle contractions so that you can get the most out of every movement. Five seconds. And done. Excellent. Last move. You guys are crushing it. We're almost done. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Important thing about mobility is to pay attention to your body if it's saying, hey, I'm in pain. All right, let's do the kneeling hip flexor stretch with a side bend. Good. The thing about pain Is that your body sending you signals saying, hey, I don't like this? So many people try to fight through pain. There's muscle pain from a burn, and then there's joint pain. You need to know the difference, because when you fight through joint pain, that's what leads to injury. So it's important to be in tune with your body, move it well, and just make sure that you're paying attention to the signals that it's giving you, and then working around it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, great job today, guys. Let's get it. Nice work. That right there is one of the best gifts that you can give your body. Mobility work isn't always flashy, but it's foundational. It's what allows you to train harder, recover faster, and show up stronger in every area of your life. If you're consistent with this, your future self is going to thank you for it. And I'll see you in the next session.